All right, this video is directed to all my multicam friends out there with multicam lasers. It's going to be strictly directed to one of my clients, but it will apply to all of you with the same laser. So let's get into it here. All right, first thing you're going to do is you're going to make sure the buttons are turned on in this order. 1, 2, 3, and then this one will go on when you're actually running, and then you'll turn this one on here right before. Now I've got it in the maintenance so I can have the cover up and it'll run. Without it in maintenance, it won't run, else the cover's down. You have to have it interlocked down. The other thing you have to make sure is that you do have power to the tube, else you will get a shutter not being able to open. That's an important fact. So step one is you're going to do a hard home, which means you're going to go shift and the go home, the green one, not the blue one, and it will go back to 0, 0 and home up. At this point, what will happen is then you'll set your regular home. You'll jog out to where you're going. You can hold this button down to increase the jog speed. You're going to hit the set home button, which is your origin point, and then enter. Make sure that you know your origin point, or your top left, bottom right, whatever it is. That will make a difference on where you're going. Also remember, you can do a dry run if you need to. Now go into the next page. Now going back here, I want you to notice I've done the pendants. So what I'm talking about doing is hit the shift and this button right here to go to hard home, and then the set home and enter, because you'll see the screen change to set your home. Now we go to set surface. So you're going to jog where you want to set surface at. You're going to then hit the surface button and lower the Z. And then when you hit 0, you're going to hold the 0. Very important, hold. In fact, let me type that in there. Hold 0. I'm doing this on purpose because if you don't know to hold 0, it will not jump into place correctly. All right. So once you've done that, you've hold the 0, it'll go down, surface test, and go back. Once it's done that, it's going to return. You're still at the same origin point that you set before. Then you're going to turn the fume extractor on. And when you do that, make sure the top and the bottom are both on, right? So you'll see here below, off, all. You want it on all, right? Now, you're going to then drop your DXF file or your bitmap, in this case DXF file because we're vectoring, into a directory. I've chosen raster simply because it's different from DNC laser. And you can name this, you make this directory whatever you want as long as it's under DNC files, which on a laser, which I suggest. Now you're going to hit the DNC button, arrow over to the file you want, hit enter. Once you do that, then you can hit the start button. So the files we're talking about here, DNC button and start. Remembering this is your pause key or your cancel key right here, okay? Really important. Now, once you have access and you started the job, it should start running. If you don't, your power will always be on a 400 for vectoring. Just leave it on 400. As far as the setting, that gives you the full 200 watts. So all I did here was I went into parameters 2D and I set it as a default. So if it's not already set that as a default, leave it at 400, call it a day. Okay. Now, once you do that, what you're doing is you're going to menu, go into parameters, and then arrowing yourself around and then hit enter to accept. The other thing I do suggest too is learn these keys. The speed up, the increase in power, power's to the right, speed's to the left. This is one you're going to play with a lot as far as the different materials. The thicker the material, the more you're going to have to slow down. You can do test runs. You can set soft homes. You can do a lot of other things. I'm not going to redo the book for you, but these are the key points. Now, once you get that done, then you're going to play around the power. Like, for example, if I was cutting 3/4 acrylic, I probably go at 10. I'm cutting 1/8, I probably go at 100. If you're not getting that, it means either your optics are dirty or your power is changing. You think you're putting out 400 and you're actually putting out 100. That's all I really have for now. You can call me at 949-355-4000 or contact me on the internet under engraverschoice.com. Email is sales@engraverschoice.com. Thank you.